All right, we got our first caller. Here we go.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Oh, shit. Johan, what's up, brother?
What's going on, man?
All right. Let me see if people could hear it. Can you guys hear Johan? Give me a thumbs up real quick. So what's going on, man? How you doing?
Just here with the family, nothing else to do.
Nice.
After work.
Nice. Everybody preparing for Thanksgiving tomorrow or what?
Oh, yeah. We're going to cook tonight. We're going to get everything prepared. Then we're going to handle some other stuff,
Oh, nice. I hear that, my brother. Good luck to you, man. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. I'm happy you guys planned. Yeah, you're spending a little bit of time with me tonight, so thank you.
Always, Eric.
I appreciate that, man. So what's the plan? You guys are planning to move to Florida, or what's going on?
Yeah, we'll just probably do it next summer.
Next summer,
so,
okay.
So we taking your guide, whatever you told us, which is research. So that's what we're doing right now.
Perfect. Very good. And you're thinking Tampa or Orlando? Where are you thinking of going?
We have both of them. So we're looking into both, either Orlando or Tampa. So Tampa's number one, but then Orlando will be on the second, plan B. You never know. Nice.
Okay. All right. All right, so I'll ask you this then. This is kind of like an interview now. Why Tampa? What's making you choose Tampa?
To be honest, I mean, basically on everything I've seen in your videos and everything you give us on the videos, on the information is, it's kind of like, it's not that lonely in Tampa, I heard depending on where you go, it's gonna get very, very lonely. So
yes,
Tampa sounds about right to me. Like it's not too noisy, but it's not too quiet either.
Nice. Yeah. It's definitely. I don't think it's as noisy as Orlando in some parts of Orlando, but yeah, there's definitely some action here. You know what I mean? There's some stuff to do here. All right, cool, man. And another question for you: there, how did you find this channel?
To be honest, once you put in, I went to YouTube, so I put I moved to Orlando. I moved to Florida. I think that's the one I put, and then you had a video. I forgot the title of it, but it's like my first week or my first month in Florida. How's it going, or something like that.
Oh, that's what's up.
We clicked, and initially I was hooked. Oh man, this is the real stuff here.
That's what's up, man. Listen, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that so much.
I have a question for you, Eric.
Sure.
How are we doing shots on Friday?
Definitely do it. Listen. I'll tell you this. So last Friday when I woke up, I was like, man, I should not have done those shots. But
no, you woke up on Saturday.
Yeah, I woke up on. That's what I said. I woke up on Saturday. That's what I said, right?
Oh, I heard Friday.
Oh, my bad. So I woke up on Friday and I woke up on Saturday and I was like, man, I shouldn't have done those shots. But you know what? I still got up, still got my son to soccer, and we still had a good day. Took lots of coffee and lots of bagels and stuff, but I got through it. Yes, sir. Johan, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for calling in, man. You're my first caller. Yes, sir. All right, buddy.
Have a good one, Eric.
All right, you too, man. Talk to you later.
All right, bye.
All right, bye. Woo! Isn't that amazing? I like that, man. Anthony, what's going on, my brother? Wagwan. How you doing, man?
Good, man. I have to congratulate you on your 5,000 followers.
Oh, listen, thank you. I appreciate that, man. It's been a long time coming.
You're doing it for the community, for the YouTube, for the public community. So that's huge.
Yes, sir. So tell people about South Tampa. So Anthony lives in South Tampa, so he could give you guys some ideas. How's it been for you in South Tampa so far?
South Tampa's dope. South Tampa is, man, I don't know where everybody's coming from, but South Tampa is like, it's kind of like if you're thinking like downtown LA, and if you're thinking like, what am I trying to think of? What's the, like Manhattan Beach, and you're thinking, I'm trying to think of some other places. Or if you're thinking about New York, and if you're thinking about like Brooklyn, Park Slope type stuff, it's probably like that, those like different types of neighborhoods. But South Tampa's huge, number one. So when anyone says South Tampa, that's like if you look at the map, that's the whole entire peninsula of Tampa. So it's massive. That could be 20 minutes, 25 minutes, depending on what you're talking about.
Perfect. Okay. But where you are though is by that Soho area, right? South of Howard, right?
No. I'm actually on West Shore. So I'm West Shore. So
okay.
I'm technically not South Tampa, because I'm like north of the Kennedy by 2 blocks. I'm not South Tampa because of that.
Gotcha.
But I mean, I'm looking at the window right now, and I can see the Kennedy, so it's nice. South Tampa, and we're zoned school district of South Tampa. So perfect. I think if you think of South Tampa, it's different. So there's Soho. Soho is almost like, if you know New York, it's Chelsea. Like that's the shopping district, kind of like boutique shops, high end. Like that's where you're gonna have like your Soul Cycle studio, like those types of things. Some cool restaurants, open air mall. Channel side is almost like your, that's like your high rise type neighborhood, like pretty much brand new development neighborhood. You're going to get a lot of like, late 20 somethings to like 30 somethings that are pretty active. But it's that real apartment, urban living type lifestyle. Gotcha. The channel side area.
Gotcha. That makes sense. And you're right by you're not too far from International Mall, right?
Yeah. I'm next to West Shore Mall, so West Shore Mall is about a block or 2 away. So it's 2 blocks away from West Shore Mall, and then there's also International Mall, which is a little bit north of me. So, and that's about 6 minutes away.
The West Shore Mall is that's the bigger, nicer one, right?
No, International is the big, nice one. International is the one that has Bay Street, with the open air restaurants and stuff. Gotcha. But they're actually going to redo West Shore Mall. They're spending like, I don't know, a few $100 million. They just announced. They just got it approved from City Council to redo the entire West Shore Mall. So
good. All right, and then I'll ask you this then. So the other day I was thinking about you, but I didn't get a chance to call you. When Ada, that storm came through, did you guys have any flooding issues at all or no?
So we had a little. We didn't have flooding. We had a little issue because we already had this issue with like part of our roof and some siding. So then we had some issues there. We didn't have any like flooding issues with our house. Fortunately, when we bought the house, it's a townhouse, and it sits a few feet higher than street level. But like this is something you'll learn, like just in Tampa, is that the flood maps, they change all the time, and then they really are going to vary based off of where you might live. So in a block type radius. And so, our house is pretty good on the flooding piece. Our street does get backed up with water a little bit. It doesn't get like flooding, like you can't drive through it, but you definitely see that there's, water, going down the street. When you're driving in South Tampa, like you need to know that like there are certain neighborhoods and certain streets that you're not going to want to drive during the storm or right after the storm, because you could literally find yourself in about 2 feet of water if you make a right turn down the wrong street.
I'm gonna have to give you a call when I'm down that way, man. If I'm ever down there after a storm or during a storm, I'm gonna have to call you to navigate me out of there.
No, yeah, you don't. It's crazy because they don't have like the storm drainage system where it's like there's storm drains, like spaced pretty. So it's kind of just like the water just is like, it just turns into like one big little lazy river, like lazy floating river. And you'll see people like someone said who's out in Bayshore. Bayshore is like, you do not drive Bayshore. Anything that connects to Bayshore. They've been working on Bayshore for like 10 years and it still floods. So you don't drive down that. Sometimes people pull out their kayak on Bayshore just to give you an idea of like how much flooding it's used to. So I mean, but like Tampa in general, even where you're at, the lakes are also important too. Like where you might be near bodies of water and the lake might flood. We looked at a house and they wanted $400,000 for the house, and I kid you not, look out the bathroom window. There was moving water underneath the bathroom window. So it was an entire teardown because basically the lake had expanded all the way underneath the foundation of the house.
Oh, wow.
And under the pool. And so at that point, the house just needs to be entirely tear down. And it was a gorgeous house back in the day. But, nothing competes with water. So, and this was closer to where we were living. But, it was the lake just kind of eroded and got under the foundation, and pretty much that house is really part of the lake.
Wow. Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. Listen, see, this is great. Like your insight is amazing, bro. Because see, like this stuff, even though I've been here all this time, like I like the stuff that you're talking about, I don't know. Because like where I live, like listen, the lakes equals alligators to me. So like I definitely didn't want to be too close to any lake. So where my house is, like there's a lake like behind my house, but like 2 houses over. So like my backdoor neighbor, then a street, then another house, then those guys have lake view. So I think I'm far enough from the lake, so I'm good. But yeah. This is awesome. I appreciate you so much for calling, man. Thank you. And
definitely.
Is the wife cooking tomorrow? Are you guys gonna go up to? Are you guys gonna go up to the to that mini golf thing?
No. We are going to go to a restaurant. Like we were gonna go visit some family in like the Fort Lauderdale area, but kind of like similar to what I think you and everybody else is like. That family member is like probably about 80 years old. So we decided just to kind of just stay amongst ourselves and just, just kind of, I think it's also hard too when you have young kids, our kids are going to school. So naturally they're kind of like the carriers for
yes. And they could not have any symptoms at all. So yeah, you're right.
Right. So there's that. But yeah, I love Tampa. Just in closing, I love Tampa. I would say that everything I learned about Tampa came from you, and then our agent Melanie loves Tampa Bay. She's also got a YouTube channel. She's phenomenal. She's also someone that taught me a lot about Tampa, and she actually was our agent for our house. So if you're looking to learn more about Tampa neighborhoods, you can check out her channel. Eric's awesome too. I kid you not when I say we literally were in Kansas City. Eric's channel came up. We were looking at apartments, and we were just like, that's definitely an apartment complex we like. We were torn between Brandon and like Tampa, and based on your videos, we were like, nah, we're doing Tampa.
Nice.
and we literally moved in, and he was the first person we saw. Nice. We were in the same apartment complex. So yeah, for all those that are coming to Tampa, definitely do it, explore, learn a lot, try to check out all the different neighborhoods so that you can get a really feel. It's so big, it's so diverse, so there's so many different feels for it. There's not a bad place. I think it's just what is the right place.
Yes, you're right. So let me ask you this real quick then, right? When after you moved here, right, and you came to Tampa, right, you guys visited Brandon afterwards, right?
Yeah.
Were you happy or disappointed that you didn't move to Brandon?
Oh, I was happy. Now, I will kid you not. Brandon has, what's insane about it is Brandon has like a lot of, and I'll probably say more Riverview, but Riverview like has a lot of diversity. And like, so, that's important to me.
Yes.
But I think when you look at like what you get in Tampa, I think to me it's like when you have an opportunity, at least for me, to live in a city where you have access to so much. We have access to the beach. That's 8 minutes away at Cypress Point. We have access to the airport. That's also 10 minutes away.
Mm-hmm.
We have access to all those downtown areas, arenas, football, all that type of stuff. It kind of was a no-brainer for us. So, but everyone to each their own. I think, if you're in Brandon, Riverview, and some of these other areas, if you're really looking for square footage, once again, still good school systems and like those types of things, and that's going to offer a lot. Like there are a lot of restaurants. There's a lot out there.
Yes.
Like it's not like it's sleepy at all.
Yeah, no, out there definitely got it going on. I actually went down there like a week or 2 weeks ago when I had one night off for a chance, and had a good time down there. So definitely. Man,
yeah.
you.
I would say this: it does affect your social circle. I think a little bit where you live. I feel bad because we're connecting over the phone and YouTube,
Yes.
and when we used to like run into each other like every morning. So it does affect your social circle. It's hard really to maneuver like all those different areas. Like our son is also goes to school in West Chase too, and it's great, but it is like it's hard to like create a community and different friends in all those different pockets. Not because it's far, not because traffic is bad. Mm-hmm. It's just that it is still a big town, and there is a lot to do in your area. So It's sometimes hard to try to get out of your own neighborhood.
Exactly. You said it perfectly, man. Yeah, like I have everything I need here, and it's almost a little bit of a drag to go downtown sometimes. and I know it's the same thing for you. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I feel like we'll have to pick a neutral point.
Yes.
Like we'll have to settle on something neutral, like Lake Egypt or
something like that,
or like West Chase or something,
Yeah, definitely. Andrew, I appreciate you calling in, man. Listen, thank you so much. Anthony, what am I saying? I'm a little bit tipsy already, so I apologize. And I'm trying to read the comments while I'm talking. But yeah, Anthony, I appreciate you calling in, man. Listen, happy Thanksgiving to you and the wife. What's this? What's now? Spaces Interiors? What is it?
Yeah, Spaces Interior Design.
Okay, so at Spaces Interiors Design on Instagram. Hit them up. All right, brother. I appreciate you, man. You have a good night. A happy Thanksgiving, all right?
Happy Thanksgiving.
All right, take care. Bye. Man, wasn't that amazing? Wasn't that amazing for you guys to hear someone who moved here and is having like that could give you like a different perspective, because my perspective is completely different from his, right? Like, where he lives, the stuff that he sees and everything like that it's just amazing. It's great. I like this idea now, man. I'm gonna have to keep this on the live more, because you definitely get to express a lot more whenever you're able to call in. So if you would like to call in and express your views, if you're moving here, you moved here, you live here, whatever. Anthony, where you moved from again? Shoot. Hey,
Eric. Hey, Johan. I took your advice and called.
That's what's up. Thanks, Johan. I appreciate you pushing Tiana to call. Tiana, what's going on? How you doing?
I am doing great, my love. Just like I said, in here prepping and cooking for tomorrow.
Nice. And yes, Tiana did share that she is cooking a lot of stuff for tomorrow. How many people are you guys having tomorrow, Tiana?
I actually have a small family, so it's just 4 of us.
Oh, that's the 4.
My parents and me and my son.
Okay, cool. I spoke to someone not earlier, but like a friend of mine, and she said she had a small gathering, and the small gathering was 12 people. So I was curious. Oh. So where are you living now?
I am in Redford, Michigan, which is right outside of Detroit.
Okay, okay. And you are considering moving to Tampa, or you are kind of sold on Tampa already?
I'm already sold on Tampa. It's just formalities now of what I need to do. I need to get my house prepped the way I wanted to prep it and put it on the market.
Got it. Okay.
And then once I do that and get this baby off my head, then I'm heading that way.
Nice. That's what's up. So have you ever been to Tampa before? Like, you have family down here. Like what's your connection to Tampa?
Well, no, I don't have family down there. What happened was I have a younger brother, and him and his family is considering moving to Tampa. And so when he said that, and he's starting to have kids, and me and my mom and dad are here, we're like, well, you know, my mom's starting to have complications. We need to figure out moving down south for her.
Gotcha.
And so we all said, why not try Tampa? So we actually just did a family trip where my uncle from Kosovo overseas came, and my cousins from Virginia. We did a mini family vacation the first week in November. So I was there the first week of November doing my research.
Okay. Oh, nice. And so which area in Tampa, like from your research, what area in Tampa are you kind of leaning towards?
Well, the home that we did the Airbnb, and so the home was in Del Rio, right outside of Temple Terrace.
Okay.
And I said hell no to that. So I'm just being honest. and I figured once I got past 275, the neighborhood start getting better. So I am thinking of the Citrus Park and West Chase area.
Okay, good. listen. I don't know if you've seen this video, but I did say in one of my lives, I said, listen, that Temple Terrace area is a little sketchy.
Oh yeah.
But you know what though? That's the area where you could get that's the area you could get a lot of stuff though. Like, you know what I mean? Like for me, I'm Caribbean, so it's not like a lot of Jamaican food is down there, but it's like a lot of the Caribbean markets and stuff like that. Whether it's be Spanish markets or whatever, you get a lot of that stuff down there. But I said some of the areas down there is a little sketchy. Yeah, it's not the hood, but it's a little sketchy.
Yeah, just a little.
Yes. Did you get a chance to go north a little bit, going Tampa or anything like that, or no?
No,
New Tampa. I'm sorry, New Tampa.
I didn't go north because I know that I'll be coming without a job, and so my thing that I'm doing right now is basically putting my fillers out there. Gotcha. And being that I am in the accounting field, 9 times out of 10, I always get stopped up real quick. So until I'm really ready to make that move, then I'm not gonna really throw my hat in the ring, because I would hate for someone to offer me something and I can't just drop what I'm doing and leave.
And just leave, yeah, come down. Yeah, that makes sense. That completely makes sense. And yeah, and if you're in the if you're in that Citrus Park area, yeah, you would be close to downtown. You'd be close, you know. Even there's a lot of jobs even in there's a few companies that's even in the Temple Terrace area that you would be pretty close to as well. So that's good. Very good. And how did you find this crazy channel?
I actually found you because I was just searching to see what's going on in Tampa. How are people, saying that they're living in Tampa that's not a real estate agent? Okay. Being that they're a real estate agent, I can kind of say they're not too truthful about what's really going on, because what they're trying to do is convince you for the sale or to be in this area because you want to use them as a realtor. Yep. So when I found your channel, it was someone that was real, that was going through the experience, and that I could see and follow and say, okay, oh, that is a good idea. Okay, no, I'm not thinking of that yet, but let me put that down in my journal so I can remember it at a later date.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I'm glad I was able to help on your research there. That's awesome. What else I want to ask you now? Have you one of the things that I didn't look at when I was moving to the, and this is probably you're going to rent first, which is the right way to do it. One of the things that I didn't look at when I was moving to the Citrus Park area was like the cost of purchasing, the cost of actual homes down there. Have you kind of taken that into consideration? Is that something that's going to be like in your future plans to actually purchase or not?
That is in my future plans. I have owned my own home since I was 29 years old. So my thing is, it's in my veins to own my own home. Apartment living is not for me. Gotcha. But until I find that place that is comforting, where I know that I want to be, I would not purchase. But I already know what I want. I want a villa. So because that's what I want, I know I will be moving to certain areas.
You want what? I'm sorry?
I want a villa, which is kind of like a condo, but it's a attached home to, it's just two homes attached to each other.
Gotcha. So kind of like a townhouse, but not really.
But it's a ranch. So it's all on one level.
Yeah. Yep.
So yes, and it's only the two of you. So that is what I want.
Gotcha. Yeah, I looked at a couple of those when I was looking at houses. The one I really liked, but the neighborhood was, I could tell it was like it was an older neighborhood. I shouldn't say older neighborhood. It was a neighborhood for more mature people, more mature than me. So.
And I get you, and yes. I'm noticing that in my search.
Yes.
So the areas that I know that I'm gonna have to, the home will be over 200, probably 250, between that range of.
Yeah, you could definitely get that, and there's a couple of them over here in Tampa as well. But I'm sure you'll do your search.
Yes.
Good. Well, listen, I appreciate you calling, and I hope you have a. Huh?
I said not a problem. I wanted to touch bases. I was called out by Mr. Johan, so I was like, let me go and I'll step up to the plate. I ain't scared.
That's right. You're not scared. Someone's.
I did have one question for you.
Sure.
In my research, my son is, again, my main priority, and he'll be in the 6th grade next year.
Okay.
So the schools in the Citrus Park area, because I know that's where you originally started.
Mm-hmm.
How were the schools in that area?
So the schools in that area are pretty good. So my son, in the Citrus Park area, you'd probably be, the school that I went to was Citrus Park Elementary, and attached to Citrus Park Elementary was a middle school. I forgot the name of the middle school. So that would be the middle school that your son would go to. But you would have a couple options there. Citrus Park Elementary was good. It rated higher than a couple of the charter schools that's in the area. So I went with just a public school because it rated higher than some of the charter schools. So I think if you look at the schools real close, you have some good choices there, depending on the neighborhood that you choose. The other thing I want to say too is that there's a high school down there called SLAM Tampa, which is like a sports leadership and management, I think is what SLAM stands for, which is a very nice charter school for high school. And it's right by the Citrus Park Mall. So if you're going into that area, that would definitely be one of the high schools that you want to kind of put on your list, because I said it's, from what I've seen and what I've heard, the reviews on it are pretty good. So you would definitely want to keep that in mind. Also, if you go a little bit, I guess west, you would go into West Chase. West Chase has great schools. The diversity there is going to be a little bit less than you would get in Citrus Park, but yeah, it is what it is. So that answers your question.
Yes, it does. And Miss Diva Shy, no, my mama can't live next door to me. I do little things that she don't need to know
about. That's what's up. All right. Well, listen, if you do decide to move here, please keep me. Let me know how it goes, and if anything, we could catch up. All right.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, and you guys have a great one.
All right. You too. Happy Thanksgiving.
You too. Bye.
Thanks. Bye. Yo, yeah. This whole calling thing is awesome. I love it. I love it. This is so much more interactive than just reading the comments. I love it. Hello, hello, hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Who is this?
This is Amy.
Oh, Amy, what's going on? Amy in Michigan, right?
Yep.
How are you doing tonight?
I'm good. I figured I'd call in since you said you were test running and I'd give you more practice.
I appreciate that. Practice is always good. So I know you said yes, another Michigan person in the house. I know you said you're probably about 45 minutes from Tiana, right?
Probably only like 25 minutes.
25 minutes, okay.
I'm in like Canton, which is like kind of in between Ann Arbor and Detroit.
Okay, nice. All right, and all right. So, why Florida or why Tampa? Why did you choose Tampa? Or choosing Tampa?
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, we went to recently, and I love the ocean, and we don't have any access to the ocean here. We have like a lot of lakes, but not quite the same. And I didn't want to live too south because hurricanes. We don't have like any natural disasters in Michigan, so I'm a little like worried about that, and like the gators and everything. So I figure you just adjust. But I have an uncle who lives in Tampa, and he was born in Michigan, and he moved down there like 4 years ago, and they love it. So awesome. I figured it was a good place to start.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, no, I was definitely scared of the hurricanes as well. And that's one of the good things about Tampa is that you don't really, like, hurricanes come close, but for the most part, we haven't been hit by it. I haven't had a direct hit by a hurricane in like almost 100 years or over 100 years, something like that.
Wow.
So it's, you're definitely going to get some hurricane force winds anytime there's a hurricane close by, but it's not, that direct hit like you get like in Miami and kind of like on the other side. So like, where are you in your process right now of planning? Are you just kind of looking, or what is it?
No, like I mean, I guess like we're looking, trying to like finalize things. Originally, I was thinking like get a U-Haul, move all the stuff, and like tow my car, but I don't know. I joined this like group on Facebook from like a YouTube channel, and everybody was like, just sell all your stuff. So I'm trying to sell all my stuff, but if that doesn't work, I'm probably gonna take like a trailer. Okay. And then I don't know. But I'm kind of like a little sketched out about like renting a place, like not being able to see it. So I don't know. If you have any advice on that, I've never moved out of state, so I'm like first time for everything.
I would highly recommend visiting. And I know, like, you have your uncle down here, so maybe you guys could do like video chat and he look at some stuff, and if you trust his judgment, then you go off of his recommendation. But like when I was moving here, I've never been here before. So I wanted to visit here first. So I visited twice. I use vacation time and just vacation here, and use that time to check out the place. So I highly recommend just coming down, visiting, checking out the area. Yeah, it's, I don't know. To me, it's kind of a big deal to just move without even being here. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That would be.
We just visited Clearwater like in end of October.
Okay.
And we like we tried to hit like a couple different cities because like we stayed with my friend for a week and she lives like Davenport, so like right outside of Orlando. And like I thought, like I mean that area is nice, but it seems like very vacation home, you know, like very touristy. And I guess like Orlando doesn't seem that safe.
Yes.
But like we did go to like Clearwater. I really liked like Daytona Beach, but I feel like again that's like a touristy type of thing. So, but yeah, I like the idea of maybe visiting to like look at places. But I don't know if it was you or someone else was saying that like I don't know if it's like maybe buying houses, but the property goes down there like really quickly. So I don't know if it's the same for renting though.
Yeah, no, I don't in Tampa for renting you definitely could get some stuff, especially if you're looking at apartment complexes. They usually have stuff available. When I was purchasing, a couple of that, if you're looking to purchase it, especially in the summertime, some of the stuff is like on the market for a day and it's gone. So it's kind of crazy. Even during the pandemic, which I thought it was a buyer's market, but it was kind of crazy. So yeah. So you're looking to move, what's like your timeline? Is it like 6 months, a year? Do you have any idea of that yet or no?
I mean, it's like, I guess more so like we have like everything kind of lined up. It's just like finding like a place that and like coordinating that and then just moving. That's really like the last parts of it. So 3 to 6 months probably.
Gotcha. And how about jobs? Are you going to be moving with a job? Are you going to look for a job when you get here? How are you planning to do that?
Well, I'm like working remote right now, but just because of like COVID. So I don't know. Like I kind of have to like check with them a little closer. But I mean, if like they keep shutting things down in Michigan, I'll probably have a little bit of time remote. So, but okay. I'm like in the dental field, so I'm probably gonna like look for something locally once I'm there. Because it's like I reach out now and they're like, okay, well, reach out when you're actually down.
Yes. And you know what? They get a lot of the places down here do get a lot of people that's moving and it's like in the process of moving and whatnot. So they don't want to extend any offers or go too much into detail unless you're actually here or you have final plans. Yeah, exactly. That's awesome. And any big plans for tomorrow?
No, I think we're actually not having like anybody over because of the whole COVID thing. So we're probably gonna do a Zoom type of deal, but this will be a low-key Thanksgiving.
Nice, very good. Well, listen, I hope you and your family have a happy Thanksgiving, and I appreciate you calling. That's a big deal. Thank you. And whenever you and your family do get here, hit me up, man. Let me know how it is, and if I could be of any help, I definitely will be.
Thank you so much. You have a great holiday.
You too. Thank you so much, Amy.
No problem.
All right, take care. Bye. Another great call, man. This is amazing. This is awesome. I love this stuff.